Temple Hall bikers were warned about motorcycles. A family has plunged into mourning after losing 5 members in a horrific crash. The young men were traveling from a party when the incident occurred. The relatives shared that they constantly warned them about the dangers of motorcycles and that at least one intended to buy a car soon. Grief-stricken relatives mourn 5 killed in crash, says passers-by stole cash, cell phones from victims. Thousands of dollars and cell phones reportedly stolen from the 5 victims in Sunday's deadly crash along the Temple Hall Main Road in St. Andrew have not gone unnoticed by their relatives, who are now stricken by grief as they prepare to face the reality of planning a mass burial. The 5 men who were relatives from Luana Field and Border in rural St. Andrew left their home for a party and did not make it back. The men who were traveling on 3 motorcycles collided with a Toyota Hiace minibus heading in the opposite direction about 9:45 p.m. on Sunday. The driver of the bus was also taken to hospital. The deceased have been identified as Rasheem Campbell, 19, Romario Moody, 17, Tajay Murray, 20, Jamie Marriott, 25, and Anthony Fuller, 20. 4 of the victims were believed to have died at the scene, while Campbell took his last breath en route to the hospital. A relative who requested anonymity told the Gleaner that one of the dead men had in excess of $300,000 on his person, adding that cell phone belonging to the men are also unaccounted for. Right now, that money, which was being used to finish a house, could have gone to help with funeral. Is not everybody where they are accident scene dead if he help, the relative said. Murray's grandmother, Ines Phillips, told the Gleaner that the young men were cousins and nephews by relation. She said that she had already retired to bed on Sunday night but awoke shortly after the deadly news. On Monday, she mustered up the strength to finally visit the crash scene. He, Tajay, was humble and very jovial. There was a bingo party in the district and me say Tajay go to the party and him say no, him friend have a birthday party at Stony Hill. I eat them go and coming back death. They never made it back home, Phillips said. Phillips said Murray, who worked at a call center, wanted to buy a car but was working towards building a home first. Me tell him bike no done make, get rid of the bike, and in a January him say him a go get rid of the bike and buy a car, but him want set up him house first, Phillips said. Murray's mother, Sharona Beverly, is a Gleaner vendor, and although she too often warned him about the dangers of riding a motorcycle, she did not anticipate that her darkest days would come. Tajay no give problem. Him the one go in the army. Him do the tests and them say him fail. Him go back and do the police test and await on their call, and him go do the call center work, said Beverly. Moody's mother, Althea Davidson, who is also a Gleaner vendor, told our news team that she was only made aware of the fatal accident on Monday. He lives with his father and stepmother. Me can't manage. Me just bury my mother and me no get over that yet. Cause upon my birthday she dead yesterday, Sunday. Me and him they up here the whole time and me beg him no go on the bike. It's like me see it, she said. Davidson told the Gleaner that her other son would probably have been among the dead if there was a 4th bike in tow. I'm a first boy pick me, and him is the first child for his father. The 5 of them no left them one another, she said. Indiana Campbell, Raheem's mother, said that she was unaware that her son was out. My son run come to my room and said that him hear Sir Raheem crash and dead. Me just get the van key and head out there. I hear when the bike was leaving but never know it was Raheem on the bike, Campbell said, adding that she was floored. by the news. She said that Rahim, who wanted to become a mechanic, was always fixing vehicles and should have started Jamaican German automotive school soon. He was the custodian mechanic among his friends and last fixed the rims on one of the ill-fated bike on Sunday afternoon. Campbell said that 4 of the boys ate at her house on Sunday. I don't like motorcycle, but him like it. I always tell him to take his time and ride. When he and his friend own bike and used to carry me, him take him time. We sell that bike and I save to buy the van, Campbell said. She was concerned about the slow response to assist Rahim at the accident scene and believes more could have been done to save her son. None of the men were wearing helmets. Under the new World Traffic Act, which came into effect on February 1, all motorcyclists are required to wear a protective helmet that provides full coverage for the face, has an adjustable visor and a hard outer shell. The birthday celebrant who gets together the men attended could not be reached on Monday, but he was at the crash scene when the cleaner arrived at the location on Sunday. He was seen wishfully trying to wake his friend who just left his side. A senior policeman confirmed hearing about the missing funds and other valuables, but noted that the area where the crash occurred is not properly lit and the police were not the first responders. The St. Andrew North Police Traffic Department is investigating the fatal crash. The road safety unit said that some 12 fatalities were recorded over the weekend. Since the start of the year, 67 lives have been lost to road crashes, resulting from 58 fatal collisions.
Don't forget to subscribe to Accurate TV News. If you don't do it already, you can do it now.